Hi, Dan Pressure here for International Living, and I'm in Mexico. The sun is shining here as usual. It's a balmy 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and this excellent weather is one of the main reasons so many North Americans have moved here for retirement. There are lots of other reasons as well, and added up, they're why Mexico has claimed the #1 spot on this year's International Living Global Retirement Index. The index ranks the world's most desirable destinations for retiring abroad. There are a lot of reasons Mexico has earned the top spot this year. It's a big country, and there's something for everybody here. When most people think of Mexico, they think of beaches. And Mexico has an embarrassment of riches when it comes to sand and surf, from the Baja, the Sea of Cortez, right down along the western Pacific coast, over to the Gulf Coast and the Caribbean coast in the east. Mexico is famed for its waving palm trees and sugary sands. In Mexico's interior highlands, you'll find dozens of pretty towns, many colonial style, and each with its own individual character and charm. This is also where you'll find a perfectly temperate year-round climate, like the one I'm enjoying right now. And Mexico is closer to the US and Canada than any other major overseas retirement destination. That's one reason it appeals to my wife and me right now. We can be here enjoying the weather and value of Mexico in the morning, and in just a 2.5-hour direct flight, be having lunch with our young granddaughter up in the States. That kind of convenience attracts more North Americans to live full or part-time in Mexico than any other destination abroad. Now, I mentioned value, and that's a huge reason Mexico gained the #1 spot on the index this year. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the exchange rate between the Mexican peso and the US dollar is over 20-1, which means our dollars stretch incredibly far here right now. Exchange rates fluctuate, and this one will too, but Mexico has always been of value, and these days, with $4 lunches and 3-course dinners for two with drinks and dessert going for just $20, it costs us less to dine out than to cook for ourselves at home. I like that. Taking a look at the 10 categories of the Global Retirement Index, you'll see that Mexico also ranks highly for infrastructure. That's important if you travel often or work via the internet. You'll find great roads and transportation systems in Mexico, as well as high-speed internet connections just about everywhere. You'll also find excellent medical care. Medical technology and personnel in Mexico's major metropolitan areas are world-class. For expats with residency visas, membership in Mexico's national health system is an incredible value compared to insurance costs in the US. And medical costs overall are far lower than in the States. And, of course, one of the biggest reasons that Mexico tops the index this year, one of the reasons Mexico is near the top every year, is that Mexico is Mexico. And yes, most of Mexico is very safe. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Mexico has a colorful culture, the music, the food, the fiestas, the tequila, the fabulous lifestyle, and it's all right here, just south of the border. You've probably vacationed here, and you know a bit about that, but I can tell you from personal experience that living in Mexico is vastly different from just vacationing here. It's far better, because all the things you love about Mexico become part of your everyday life, and you get a chance to really know the people and how they live. It's easy to live here. You'll find all the comforts of home, but in a far more relaxed and happy environment. So, what else can I tell you about Mexico? Beautiful weather, incredible value, world-class medical care, welcoming culture, excellent infrastructure, a climate and geography for every taste, close to home, yet a world of difference when it comes to lifestyle, relaxation, and the sheer joy of living. No surprise to me why Mexico tops International Living's Global Retirement Index this year.